Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to have a look at the BBC gossip column today. A little bit of news about Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United. But let's have a look, first of all, at the headlines. Is Gareth Southgate saying he trusts the players to tell him the truth about the fitness. Of course, if a player maybe has a little bit of a knock, maybe they're not going to be truthful with that and tell Southgate, otherwise they won't get picked. So, yeah, that's pretty obvious with you. Jack's battle. Southgate hints that Grealish will have to scrap for the Euros spot. Okay, interesting. Time is running out for England's injured stars. Yeah, there's quite a few players that are sort of not really fit, saying the same thing again. They need to be fit, otherwise they won't play. Yeah, RIP as well to Rob Burrow, who's is a rugby player who's passed away yesterday. And again, Grealish in the battle for Euros. Will Grealish be dropped, guys? Let's have a look at some of the rumours they're flying around today. Bayern Munich, obviously, new manager Vincent Kompany wants to sign Bruno Fernandes. Jadon Sancho could play again for Manchester United, and Victor Osimhen waits on Arsenal offer. So, yeah, this is what it's saying, basically. Vincent Kompany, yeah, wants Bruno Fernandes at Bayern Munich. I mean, I'm quite surprised, to be honest with you, that Bayern Munich and Vincent Kompany wants him there, because it doesn't really strike me as a Vincent Kompany type of player. He moans a lot on that, but maybe that's just what he wants. So let's stay in this. This is a better view. So yeah, interesting to see. I don't think it's the right move for Vincent Kompany, but they've already got Musiala. Does that mean Musiala could leave? Don't know. We'll wait and see. Jadon Sancho is ready to go back to United following the England windows loan spell at Borussia Dortmund, but only if Erik ten Hag leaves this summer. Well, to be honest with you, I think ten Hag might stay now, because I don't see why he's still there. If he was going to be sacked, why has he not already been sacked? So I think that ten Hag's staying, which means Jadon Sancho is going to go somewhere else. However, apparently Borussia Dortmund can't afford to sign Jadon Sancho on a permanent deal, so it's going to have to be a loan, or someone else is going to have to buy him. Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen, obviously at Napoli, is waiting for an offer from Arsenal or Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it seems like his time is up at Napoli. Obviously, he's had quite a lot of things, quite bad things happen, obviously, with the whole toy thing that went on, proper weird shit. But I don't think Arsenal are going to be able to afford Osimhen. So, and apparently Chelsea can't as well. So he might go Saudi Arabia, which would be interesting. Here you go. Former United boss Sir Alex Ferguson has met with Crystal Palace's sporting director Dougie Friedman in London to explore the possibility of selling England defender Mark Guehi and Eberiche Eze and Elise. Triple threat. Man United looking to sign all three players from Crystal Palace. Are they going to be able to afford that? I mean, you're looking at Elise 65 mil. Guehi, I don't know if he's got a release clause, but I think that'd be around 50 mil. And Eze, again, probably 65 mil. So it's a lot of money to be spending. We'll see if it goes ahead. Crystal Palace's move for Dutch winger Somerville, if they have to sell Elise or Eze this summer. Somerville had a great year, obviously, at Leeds, done a madness. And that could be a pretty good move, actually, if they sell one of those players. They're going to have to replace them with quality, so we'll see. Liverpool also want Somerville. There you go. I don't think he's good enough for Liverpool, but we'll see. Here you go, guys. Belgian midfielder Kevin De Bruyne, who turns 33 later this month, is expected to receive offers to leave Manchester City this summer. You know what? In fact, I'm going to bring up the actual article. We can have a look. It's another exclusive from Football Insider. Oh, this is insane, guys. Exclusive every day. Kevin De Bruyne is expected to receive offers to leave Man City this summer, sources have told Football Insider. There has been interest in the Belgian midfielder from Saudi and MLS clubs recently as they look to lure him away from the Etihad once the transfer window happens. Football Insider revealed on 27th of May, the 32-year-old is keen to hold talks over his future with the Citizens ahead of his contract expired in 2025. Sources say De Bruyne is happy at City for now, but the attacking midfielder wants to know where he fits into the club for next season and the season behind. Football Insider revealed in March, two parties have postponed negotiations over a new deal until the end of the campaign. And now talks set to resume face-to-face. Pep Guardiola wants KDB to stay at Manchester City. So for me, I think he's staying. I think he'll sign a new one-year deal, and I think he'll leave next year. And I think City will sell him next year for 30, 40 million, probably to MLS. and City will get a price. Good for City. Happy days. I think he'll sign a new one-year deal. However, I did see this morning, actually. Let me see if I can bring this up. Who was it who tweeted this? Was it Tommy or someone else? Someone tweeted this morning that he's going to have to get a pay decrease. Not often you hear about pay decreases. Yeah, it's Tommy. Look at this, guys. Let me zoom in. KDB will have to accept a healthy reduction on his present weekly wages if he's to agree a new deal beyond next summer. He's another one waiting to see what Pep decides. Well, he's at the end of his career anyway. So, I mean, to be honest with you, he's on like what, 370 grand a week, something like that. If I go on salaries, let's have a look what salaries this guy's on. KDB, yeah, there you go. He's on 400 grand a week. Do you? It sounds mad, innit? But do you have to bring that down a bit? Maybe bring him down to 350, 325? Because remember as well, we need to give Rodri a pay rise, Ederson a pay rise, massive pay rise, Ederson. And Phil Foden probably needs a bit of a pay rise as well, because all these players need the contracts renewing. So if you're going to increase, maybe you have to decrease Kevin De Bruyne. And Kevin De Bruyne's on 400 grand a week. Is it time now that... I don't think you should be like massively slashing his wage to like 200 grand, which is still crazy money. But I do think that he's probably shouldn't really be on 400 grand a week now. Now, people would say, well, hang on a minute. If he can stay fit for the whole season, he probably should stay on 400. You know what I'd do? I'd see if there's a possibility of building in like a games played metric into his contract. So basically say, right, we want to give you 400 grand a week, but you get injured all the time, bro. And we can't be paying 400 grand a week to someone who doesn't play. If you play 40 games this year, 40 games, that's not a lot, really. You know what I mean? If you think a City apparently could play 75 games this season, if you play 45 games, we will make your weekly wage 400 grand a week. If it's below that, slash it to 250. It's fair for everyone. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Should City be cutting the wage of Kevin De Bruyne? Cristiano Ronaldo has spoken to his former teammates in a bid to persuade them to join him at Al Nassr. Real Madrid's Spanish defender Nacho Fernandes and Manchester United's Brazilian midfielder Casemiro. Saudi Arabia League is continuing to make moves with their signing. Tottenham could make an offer for Nottingham Forest winger Callum Hudson-Odoi before the end of the month. No, don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Stay at Nottingham Forest for another year. They've given you the opportunity to play football. Stay there, play football week in, week out. I think that would be a bad move. I think that's a bad move. Newcastle will attempt to complete a deal for Bournemouth's English centre-back Lloyd Kelly this week. Good signing. Lloyd Kelly, good player. I think you're going to get him 35, 40 million. Good price. Good move. West Ham have moved closer to a £25.5 million deal to sign 18-year-old Brazilian forward Luis Guilherme from Palmeiras. Fake news. This has now been debunked. Well, not debunked. It's sort of, apparently the Saudis have come in and said, no, we want to sign you. And apparently you're going to go Saudi Arabia. So looks like West Ham have missed out on this deal. Fulham have made Arsenal's Emile Smith-Rowe one of their summer transfer priorities and are ready to bid for the England midfielder early in the window. You know what? Actually, I'm really kind of gutted about Emile Smith-Rowe because I really liked him as a young footballer coming through. I thought he was a terrific baller. Had everything he needed in the game. But something just happened, man. Injuries. Apparently, his personality-wise, he's back a bit shy. He doesn't really back himself. I mean, like if you look at Cole Palmer, this guy backs himself. He's like, I'm gonna leave City. I'm gonna leave Pep Guardiola. I'm gonna go Chelsea. I'll back myself. He backs himself. He's got a bit of an ego. Smith-Rowe apparently is like not the same. He's the opposite way, where he doesn't really back himself. Shame, really, because he was a good player. He really was, and he's had 2 years of just nothing happening. How much is that going to have affected him as a footballer? He needs to leave. Fulham, great move for him. Great move for him. Doesn't have to move out. He can stay in London and he can play football regularly for a good football team that likes to play on the front foot under a good manager in Marco Silva. Make the move happen. Smith-Rowe, your time at Arsenal is up. LA Galaxy have sent a contract offer to former German midfielder Marco Reus, who is set to become a free agent after he's playing his last game for Dortmund. Okay, fair dues. Leicester City boss Enzo Maresca will be announced as a new Chelsea coach on Monday, having signed a 5-year contract. Okay, that's fine. So we'll get that news today. Meanwhile, the Blues are confident they can strike a deal for Tosin Adebayor. Guys, told you. Tosin going to the moon is now going to Chelsea. Great move for him. And former Chelsea and Tottenham boss Antonio Conte is expected to be named the new Napoli coach this week. Interesting, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys smash a like. I'm live tonight on this channel with the England live or watch along live from 7 p.m. Kickoff at 7:45. England versus Bosnia and how you say it? Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's who we're playing. Obviously, Eddie Jekyll's country. Guys, join me at 7 p.m. Catch you in the next one. See you later.